Hi everyone, this is Karen from the Alinker Academy. Welcome to the Alinker class mimicking swimming strokes for upper body strength training. Enjoy the class. So we'll start with our warm-up, which is marching on the spot. If you're comfortable taking your hands off the handlebars, we can call them steering wheels too, but we'll take the hands off the handlebars and marching. And see if you can bring your knees up a little bit higher and swing your arms a little bit further. And this time make little steps with your feet. So just little baby steps. That's it. So again, when we're doing the warm-up, it's to get the body moving, it's to get the blood moving, warming it up, warming those muscles up, so when we start doing our strength training, the muscles will be ready to go. Okay, so just slowing down our movement. That's perfect. Now the first thing we're going to do is actually we're going to do swimming with the Alinker. So we're going to start with our upper body strokes. The first thing that we were going to be working on is doing what is referred to as a front crawl. So if you're comfortable taking both hands off, so front crawl is simply, you're just reaching forward, so you're leaning and you're reaching. Now if you are a little uneasy, you may want to hold on to and at that point just reach back and forward and back and forward. And we'll switch to the other side, but keep on. That is great. So the next movement we're going to do is called the breaststroke. So reaching out in front, pulling back, and going forward. So you pull back and pull forward. Again, balance. If you find that you just don't have that stability, hold on and pull back. So you're really opening up and rotating. And again, the other side. That's great. Now we're going to do the side stroke. Reach up with one arm, reach down with the other, and bring it together. Bring the hands together and drop. So think of, you're reaching to the apple, you're grabbing an apple, you're bringing it down, handing it to the other arm, and that other arm is dropping the apple in the basket. So reaching up, holding, and bringing down. Reaching up, bringing down, handing the apple over, and dropping it in the bucket. Switching sides. So again, arm up, reach down, and drop the apple in the bucket. Now, if you need to hold on, that's not a problem at all. Reach up and down. Reaching up and dropping the apple in. So every time you always have one arm that is actually secure on the Alinker to keep that balance. Perfect. Next we're going to do, we did the front crawl, but we did our head down. Now we're going to do front crawl with our head up. So think you're going for a rescue and you want to keep an eye on that person in the water. So again, keeping the head up. Again, for stability, if you do need to hold on to the handle, and you're pulling, and you're pulling, and you're pulling. Great. The next thing we're going to do, we all know what the doggy paddle is, so just reaching out in front of us and doing quick movements. So again, if you need to be holding on, just do 10 on one side, 9, 10, and 10 on the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But if you're comfortable with both, just keep paddling. We're doing all of this for 30 seconds. So keep going, another 10 seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's great. And both hands on the handlebars. Last thing we're going to do, we have to do some lower body. So we're going to do the flutter kick. So taking both legs off the ground or off the axle if you have them on the axle, and you're just going to kick. So a flutter kick is this. If anybody doesn't know, you're doing this. So holding on to the handlebars and just kicking the legs. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep going, keep going. You may want to adjust and just do, if you have trouble with a straight leg, just doing it with a single leg on the ground and kicking with the other one. So again, a slight modification, so putting that leg down and kicking with the other one. If you just want to do just the knee from the knee, that is great. Okay, so we've done one series. We're now going to do another complete set. So let's start back. We know the modification you need to be doing, so I'm not going to be going through those. So let's start with the front crawl again. Head down, front crawl. As you see, that's great. Donna's really going for a rescue or a great swim. Keep going, keep going. Next activity is the breaststroke. Okay, reaching out. So that is perfect. That's great. And that is great. Let's do side. Okay. You can reach again. If you need to hold on with one arm, that's fine. So you're reaching up, grab the apple out of the tree, handing it over to the other one and dropping it in the basket. Switch sides, reaching up to the tree, passing it over to the other hand, dropping it in the basket. Excellent. Next one we're going to do, head up front crawl. So this time Donna really is trying to rescue somebody that's out there. So she is swimming as far as she can. Again, if you need modification, that's not a problem. Hold on and reach with just one arm. You want to switch, if you're doing that, switch over and reaching with the other arm now. That is excellent. So now last one is going to be our doggy paddle. So if you reach as much as you can, as much as you can. We're going to go 20 seconds as hard as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. 6 seconds to go. That's it. Perfect. Now the last, holding on to the handlebars. Now we're going to do the flutter kick. So flutter kick. Now if you do need to have one leg on the ground just for stability, that's fine. Then you're just going to be moving the other leg. So that's it. That's perfect. And if you're doing with one leg down, switch legs at this point. We're going to do another 20 seconds and then we'll be done. Yeah, that's. So in order to keep this body nice and straight, Donna has to be engaging her core. Her back is nice and straight. And that is it for our swim workout. That is excellent. Thank you.
Okay, so now that you've worked out, it's important that we do a cool down to help bring our heart rates back down. So what you're going to do is make sure that your handbrake is on your bike. And what we're going to do is just a very gentle, little bit of an arm swing, little bit of a foot marching, just opening up your arms, lifting your legs, just at a nice slow pace, almost as if you're just taking a nice leisurely walk. So you really want to make sure that you're taking nice deep breaths as you do this. Focus on your breathing. We're just trying to relax our bodies as we're cooling down from our strenuous workouts. So if you don't have the coordination to do arms and legs, then we can just focus on one body part at a time. So I'm going to get Donna to hold on to the handles and just a nice easy march with the legs. It doesn't need to be very high. It's just to try to help flush out the muscles and relax things a little bit more. So again, we're just taking nice deep breaths, just lifting our feet in a little bit of a marching movement. Good, so now let's make our feet become stationary and we'll just do some nice easy swings with our arms, taking nice deep breaths, just trying to open up as much as you can. Focusing on your breathing as we go. Perfect. So if we're not comfortable releasing both hands from the handlebars, then let's hold on to the handlebars with one hand and just open up with one arm, just swinging back and forward, taking nice deep breaths, trying to open up your chest a little bit as you go. Perfect. Good, and let's switch over to that opposite arm. Open up and swing forward. Good, taking nice deep breaths, trying to relax. Nice and open. Good. Excellent. Perfect. So let's just march our feet a little bit more. Take nice deep breaths. Perfect. Just flushing out all that hard work from your muscles. Good. So let's go for a few more seconds. Perfect. Good. And relax. And let's just finish off with 2 nice deep breaths. So if you're comfortable, you can have your arms down in front of you. Take a deep breath in, raise your arms up, fill those lungs as much as you can, and exhale out, swing your arms down. Good, and let's do one more time. Deep breath in, open the chest, fill those lungs. Perfect, and down. Excellent, so that's your cool down. If you'd like to perform a few more stretches, then you can go into one of our stretching videos for either upper body, lower body, or a combination of both.